Are you thinking about building a custom home with a small builder? Here's the thing, it's completely different from buying from a production builder like DR Horton or Lennar. There's no design center with a consultant holding your hand, there's no preferred lender offering you $15,000 in incentives, but honestly, that can be terrifying if you don't know what those incentives are costing you in other areas. But don't fear, I'm going to walk you through exactly how this process works, what to expect, and how to protect yourself when working with a small custom builder. I'm Ellen Steele with Steele Portfolio Real Estate. On this channel, I walk you through the home buying process, highlight local hotspots, and shoot neighborhood tours so that when you're ready to buy your new home, we can jump right in. I love to help buyers navigate the Lake Travis real estate market, including new construction and custom builds. If you're considering building a custom home here in Central Texas or anywhere else, this video is going to save you thousands of dollars and a lot of headaches. Today, we are covering how the selection process works without a design center, how to finance your build without builder incentives, the pros and cons of working with small builders, and the red flags you absolutely need to watch for. First, let's define what we're talking about. A small custom builder is typically building 10 or fewer homes per year. They're not running model homes, they don't have corporate offices, and they definitely don't have big design centers where you pick out tile and countertops. I wanted to also point out that instead of just searching for land in your search, you can also search for to-be-built homes like this one I have listed in Lago Vista. Often these builders can customize and make changes to these house plans. When you're considering a to-be-built home like this one featured here at 4106 Outpost Trace, you enter a process that blends some elements of building a fully custom home with the convenience of working from an established home plan. With a to-be-built property, the builder typically offers a set of flexible floor plans and predefined options for finishes, fixtures, and upgrades. You'll get to personalize features such as cabinetry, countertops, floorings, and sometimes the layout, but the overall structural plan is generally set. This offers greater predictability in timeline and cost compared to a true custom build, where every aspect from architectural design to materials is chosen from scratch. However, the experience still gives you more control and customization than buying a pre-built, move-in ready home, striking a balance between tailored living and a streamlined building process. Custom builders focus on quality over quantity. You are usually working directly with the owner or project manager, not navigating through layers of customer service departments. The difference from production builders are kind of like cookie-cutter homes with pre-selected options. Small custom builders are fully customized homes built to your specs. With a production builder, you walk into their design center, sit down with a consultant, and choose from their curated selections. Everything is streamlined, organized, and a little limited. With a small custom builder, you are in the driver's seat, and that means you get unlimited creative freedom, but also unlimited responsibility. As someone who just went through this process a few years ago, I can offer some personal insights into the process and what I learned firsthand as the buyer. So if there's no design center, how do you actually choose your finishes? Here's how it works. Your builder will give you a list of vendors like local supply houses, showrooms, flooring warehouses, cabinet shops, lighting stores, plumbing fixture suppliers. Then you go to each one and make your selections using your predetermined budget. I will be real with you, this can be overwhelming at first. At a tile showroom, you're not choosing between 10 builder-approved options that all go together. You're choosing from hundreds. It's the same with flooring, the same with fixtures, the same with everything. Here's my advice. Hire an interior designer early or consult with a designer on the builder's team. This is not optional if you want to stay sane. A designer will cost you $2,000 to $10,000 depending on your project scope, but they'll create a comprehensive selection document, coordinate all your vendor visits, keep you on budget, and make sure everything actually goes together. Trust me, trying to DIY this is a recipe for disaster. When we built our house, I was constantly referring to the interior designer's design board. Sometimes I made my own selections, sometimes I used her selections, but I made sure to stay cohesive to the design. create a detailed spreadsheet. Your builder will provide you with a spreadsheet with the timeline and the budget. They need this to keep the bank draws coming on time if you're using a construction loan. Track every single selection with the product name, model number, vendor, price, and lead time. Share this with your builder regularly so that everyone's on the same page. Follow the construction timeline. You can't pick everything at once. Your builder needs selections in order. So first are the structural materials and exterior finishes. Second, mechanical systems and built-ins. Third, flooring, tile, and countertops. And then last are the fixtures, hardware, and appliances. Missing a deadline means your builder either makes the choice for you or construction stops, and neither is ideal. Set category budgets before you shop. Don't walk into a showroom without knowing your budget. It's way too easy to fall in love with $200 a square foot tile when you budgeted for $10 a square foot. Set limits. Say, I have $8,000 for flooring, and then stick to it. Sometimes in our build process, the things that I liked most were over budget. In those cases, instead of going over budget with the mortgage, I just paid out of pocket. So when I decided I wanted this quartzite to go all the way up around the kitchen window and all the way up the backsplash, it was about $15,000 over budget. So we pulled that money from savings to keep the mortgage on track. When the pool ended up costing way more than anticipated, and it was at the end of the build, I sold my fun weekend convertible to make up the difference. I'm not saying it was an easy process, but if you are determined and organized, you can make it happen. Build in a 10 to 15% contingency. You will change your mind about something. You will find that perfect light fixture that's slightly over budget. Plan for it and keep money in savings to make up the difference. The key thing to understand, this process gives you unlimited freedom, but it requires serious discipline. Maybe you put in base level bathrooms with the plan to remodel in 5 to 10 years, or you put in base level carpet because you have young kids or dogs who will make a mess on whatever flooring you choose. Only you know your budget and what will make you happy in your new home. Now let's talk money. When you build with a big production builder, they often offer crazy incentives to use their preferred lender, like $10,000 towards closing costs, free upgrades, rate buy downs. It's tempting. Small builders don't have those partnerships, so you're on your own to find financing. You'll need a construction to permanent loan. This is one loan that covers both the construction phase and converts into your regular mortgage when the house is done. This is way better than getting two separate loans with two sets of closing costs. Here's how it works. During construction, usually 9 to 18 months for custom builds, you make interest-only payments on whatever money has been dispersed. So if the lender has released $100,000 for the foundation and framing, you're only paying interest on that $100,000, not the full loan amount. The lender releases money in draws at specific milestones, after the foundation is done, after framing, after rough-in, etc. They come out and inspect in person before releasing each draw to make sure the work is actually complete. When construction is finished, the loan automatically converts to a regular 30-year mortgage. One closing, one set of fees, done. Lenders are pickier about small builders. They'll want to see the builder's experience and track record, their financial stability, proof of insurance, references from past projects. Building a custom home means you might face higher down payment requirements like 25 to 30% instead of 20%, slightly higher interest rates, and more oversight and inspections. We were able to use the land that we already owned as our down payment collateral. My advice would be to talk to local banks and credit unions. They often have existing relationships with reputable small builders in the area and understand the local market better than big national lenders. And even without builder incentives, shop around. Get quotes from at least 3 lenders. Compare not just the rates, but the total cost over the life of the loan. So why would you go through all this hassle when you could just buy from a production builder? There are some huge advantages. You get direct access to the decision makers. When you call, you're talking to the owner or the project manager directly. There's no phone trees, no customer service departments, no waiting 3 days for an email response. I worked with one of the large-scale builders recently, and my point of contact worked weekends and was off Mondays and Tuesdays. It was torture waiting until Wednesdays for my questions to be answered. Unlimited customization. You want to move a wall, change the ceiling height, add a custom pantry? Small builders can adapt plans on the fly. Production builders, it is definitely not going to happen. Better pricing. Small builders have lower lower overhead. There's no massive marketing budgets, no model homes, no corporate profit requirements. They often pass those savings on to you. Superior craftsmanship. When a builder is only managing 5 to 10 projects at a time instead of 50, they can focus on that quality. They're hands-on, they know their subcontractors personally, and their reputation depends on every single home they build. They're so motivated to build an amazing house and really impress their clients. Local expertise. Small builders know the local building codes intimately. They have relationships with inspectors, they understand which materials work best in your climate, and source from local suppliers. That means fewer delays and better results. Flexibility. Need to make a change mid-construction? Small builders can usually accommodate you without massive change order bureaucracy. Lot location. Because you aren't buying a home in a new home subdivision, you can build your custom home on any vacant lot where it's allowed. This means moving into an already established neighborhood instead of one where all the trees are saplings and there is construction noise nonstop. If there are amazing big trees on the lot, the builder will try to work around them to save them. Often this means a larger lot size compared to a new home community. I've seen small builders create truly spectacular, one-of-a-kind homes that you'd never get from a production builder. The personalization is unmatched. But let's be honest about the downsides. It's a lot more work. You're managing vendor visits, coordinating selections, organizing documentation, and staying on top of timelines. If you want a hands-off experience, this isn't it. Longer timelines. Custom builds take 9 to 18 months on average versus 6 to 12 months for production homes. And delays are more common because you're not working with pre-planned assembly line processes. More financial risk. Without builder incentives, you need more cash up front. And if selections run over budget, there's no corporate flexibility to absorb costs. Less structure. Some people want that design center experience with curated options and a consultant guiding them. Without it, decision paralysis is real. Red flags to watch out for. Builders who won't provide references from recent clients. No proper licensing or insurance. Vague, non-specific contracts without fixed pricing. Pressure to skip phase inspections. Unwillingness to put changes in writing. Bad reviews or complaints with the Better Business Bureau. Builders who have been in business less than 3 years with just a few completed projects. Do your homework. Visit their completed homes. Talk to past clients. Check their licensing. This is the biggest purchase of your life. Due diligence is not optional. If you decide to move forward with a small custom builder, here are my top tips. Hire professionals. Get an interior designer for selections and a real estate attorney to review your contract. Yes, it costs money up front, but it saves you tens of thousands in mistakes. Use a fixed price contract. Avoid cost-plus contracts where you pay construction costs plus a percentage. Fixed price gives you budget certainty. Schedule phase inspections. Don't rely on municipal inspections alone. Hire a private inspector for pre-foundation, pre-drywall, and final inspections. This is your only chance to see behind the walls. Document everything. Every conversation, every change, every selection, get it in writing. Text messages, emails, signed change orders, memories fade, and disputes happen. Build in a buffer. Add 10 to 15% to your budget and 2 to 3 months to your timeline. Things do sometimes cost more and take longer than expected. Stay involved. Visit the site regularly. Ask questions. The builder should welcome your involvement, not resist it. Understand your warranty rights. In Texas, builders must provide a 1-year warranty on workmanship, 2 years on systems, and 6 years on structural component. Make sure your contract doesn't try to limit these statutory rights. Building with a small custom builder can give you the home of your dreams, something truly unique that reflects your style, needs, and vision. But it requires homework, organization, and active involvement. Is it worth it for the right buyer? Absolutely. We built our custom home and couldn't be happier here. No floor plans on the market matched what we needed, and we found the perfect lot to build, so a custom home was really our only route. If you're building here in the Austin or Lake Travis area and want help navigating this process, drop a comment below or send me a message. I work with buyers on new construction all the time and can connect you with reputable builders, lenders, and inspectors. What about you? Have you built with a small custom builder? Drop your experiences in the comments. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's help each other out. Don't forget to subscribe for more real estate content, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy building! Lake Travis is waiting for you.